What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Yours truly, Kendrick McKnight here, back again with another video. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Welcome back. It's been a while, maybe like what, 2 weeks? You know, life gets in the way, man. Life happens, you know what I'm saying? 2 jobs, you know, school's on the horizon. So like, you know, life happens. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about anxiety. What are my anxiety triggers, and then how do I handle it? How do I conquer it? How do you conquer anxiety, depression, and so on and so forth? And this is just my, my personal way on how to handle it and how to conquer it. Are you guys ready? Let's get to it. So my anxiety comes from just me being so closed in and so to myself, you know what I'm saying? And like my mindset has always been, as long as I know who I am and where I want to be in life and where I want to go in life, it's like, why should I explain myself? Why should I speak up for myself? Why should I go far and beyond to show people who I am as a person? Like I know who I am. I see myself every day. I talk to myself every day. So it's like people's perception of that, of me, comes from based off of the last interaction they had with me. And so due to the fact that I don't talk about like my feelings, my emotions, people's perception and thought of me comes from based off of how that last interaction of me comes from, you know. So that could be last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, you know what I'm saying? I'm older, I'm 25 now. Well, I'm going to be 25 this year. So like, say last time somebody talked to me was when I was 20. That was 4 years ago. So I've obviously grown as a person, you know, maturity wise and just headspace. So like, I'm definitely not who I was at 21 now that I'm 24. So due to the fact that I don't talk, that 21-year-old Kendrick that person last talked to, that person think I'm still that at 24. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? So my anxiety comes from just not speaking my mind and not opening up, and always wondering what people will think, always wondering how people will react, as far as like people that's in my circle, people that I actually care about. Now, somebody from the street, like Joe Blow from the street, like I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? Like my anxiety comes from opening up to the people that's in my circle, people that's in my family. Mostly my mom and mostly my brothers. Yeah, like my grandma and so on and so forth. Like for me, like I'm just triggered from like my past, as far as like family members, me feeling like I'm not heard, me feeling like I'm not listened to. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always wanted someone just to listen to me and get what I'm saying. And due to, you know, certain family members, me always feeling like I'm being belittled, or me feeling like nothing I do is good enough, nothing I say is good enough, or just weird altogether. That shut me down mentally, that shut me down personally, and that made me just like be more closed in. It's like, oh, nobody understands me, nobody gets me. So it's like, what's the purpose of explaining myself anymore? So for years, I've had that mindset of just like not speaking up for myself, let people say and think whatever they want. Once again, as long as I know who I am, what's the purpose of talking up? You know what I'm saying? So I've always had that mindset, and that's where my anxiety comes from, and just like feeling that pressure to speak up, and me feeling like I'm being forced to talk, me being, feeling like I'm being forced to open up. That's where my anxiety comes from. And it sucks. It's crazy, man. But that's just how life is sometimes. Like, stuff like this is easy. It's easy to talk to my phone and my camera and speak to the world based off of social media, like a social platform. But if you talk about like a one-on-one conversation about deep stuff, that's where my anxiety comes from, because I'm not used to speaking my mind. I'm not used to saying what it is, or saying how I'm feeling, or what's on my mind. And I think another anxiety, another thing that comes from my anxiety is group conversations. I've always tried to avoid group conversations because I'm just like, where do I fit in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be, 4 or 5 of my favorite people in the entire world. Where do I fit in here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been more of a one-on-one, maybe, 3-person conversation. But for me personally, I prefer one-on-one. I get to know you for you, and certain people get, influenced by other people. So like, no, like, I want to know you for you. Like, I don't care for this person or this person, this person. Like, I'm a one-on-one guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, in a group conversation, it's like, where do I fit in here? Like, how do I give out my opinion? How do I talk what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know how to tackle that. So that's another anxiety thing for me. Group conversations and me feeling like I'm lost in the sauce. I'm lost in the conversation and I don't know where to fit in. And that's kind of crazy, so, all of these things are just like things to work on for me in the future. I think that's a 2022 goal for me, and work on my anxiety and try to fix it. It's not a race, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, but it's definitely something that I want to work on eventually, especially within my career field, where I'll be obviously interpersonal with people and talk, sports. That's the main reason why I have this channel. That's the main reason why I created a YouTube, man, and help me get out of that stage, and also help me, professionally, career-wise, the more comfortable I am sitting in my room talking to my phone for my YouTube, the more comfortable I get within that, the more, whenever it's like big time showtime now, like showtime, and that red light is on and it's recording for the entire world to watch, then I'll be in my bag, you know what I'm saying? Because I prep myself for my YouTube back at home. So everything I do is helping me, towards my future, for sure. So yeah, me feeling like I'm not being heard. Group conversations are like my top 2, but if I had to put a third on it, I'll probably say I get very anxious as far as getting ready for something. Like, if I have a date at like 5 o'clock, I'm beating myself up the entire day towards it, because like, I'm so ready for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm already having the craps. I'm using the bathroom. I'm putting everywhere because I'm so ready for 5 o'clock. So I'm so anxious. What's going to happen? How is she going to be like? What are we going to be talking about? Like, so on and so forth. So that's where my anxiety comes from. Just having the preparations for something, you know what I'm saying? So getting ready for something to happen, you know? So yeah, group conversations, definitely me feeling like I'm not being heard and prepping myself up for something to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, prime example, you know, during my last semester of, you know, college before I graduated back at Wingate, I did an internship of, you know, announcing games, you know, broadcasting games for a local high school game, football game. And this particular week, I was by myself, so I had to call the game by myself on the radio, which was fun. Throughout my entire college life, that you know, month and a half, 2 months was so much fun. And yeah, man, that entire day, even in class, I was like, man, I'm so nervous. I don't know, what am I going to be like? What am I going to sound like? Am I truly prepared for this? Like, am I mentally ready for this? So I was beating myself up about that, and then up to the moment of me actually doing it, I was so nervous. I was so like you know, shaky. Then actually, once I actually started doing it and got the hang of it, by the second quarter, I was in my bag, man. You know, I was very comfortable. So yeah, man, I'm not intimidated of the moment. I'm just very anxious, and my anxiety goes at an all-time high once, you know, on my way to the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get anxiety and anxious on the way to it. When once I get to it, it's like it's easy, you know. So yeah, I would say those top three. Those are my top three as far as like anxiety goes. But yeah, man, everybody's no. There's no such thing as a perfect person. Everybody deals with something, but it's how you conquer it and how you get to that mountaintop that means the most. So that's my anxiety. That's my anxious moments. What are your anxious moments? Where does your anxiety lie within your life, man? Let me know in the comments. This has been Talking Sports with yours truly, Kendrick McKnight here. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more content. 2022 vibes. We're in the middle of the year, man. May already going into June. Honestly, time just going by and by, man. Buy and buy. What's been your favorite moment in 2022? Also, let me know that in the comment section. And until my next video, man. Yes, sir.